you want to leave a legacy for your family, for generation after generation? Yes or no? Number 2, do you want to save federal taxes year after year, generation after generation? Again, just yes or no. And question number 3, have you heard of the following families? The Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, or the Kennedys? The reason I ask these questions is most people have never heard of the Spendthrift Trust. It is legal, patented in the IRS Tax Code 643B, like Bravo. There are 4 separate trusts that I talk about. The business trust for 1099 income earners and business owners, the beneficial trust for investors, the charitable trust for nonprofits, and finally the senior trust for people who are on Medicare and making too much money. All these trusts are legal, patented in the IRS Tax Code. Is also going to save, any of these trusts are going to save you in 4 very distinct, very precise ways. Number 1, it's going to save you federal taxes year after year, generation after generation. This is an amazing thing. Number 2, there's a false rumor out there that your LLC or your S Corp keeps your information private. That is not true. With this trust, because the full title is Irrevocable, Complex, Discretionary, Non-Grantor Spendthrift Trust, the non-grantor part of this makes this trust 100% private. No one will know what you own or what you're doing or how you're doing this. Number 3, I can't stop you from being sued, but you will not pay any judgments if you are sued. My clients who have rental income love this, because if their renter's dog gets out and bites the mailman, they don't have to worry about being sued. Old adage from Nelson Rockefeller, own nothing, control everything. This is what the trust does. And number 4, if you don't know anything about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act that goes into effect January 1st of 2024, there's a ton of paperwork to do. If you have any of these trusts, you don't have to worry about that paperwork. If you want more information about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act, please email me, info at thetrustisyou.com. I will send you some information about that, because if you don't do this, if you're an established LLC doing business as or corporation, you have until January 1st of 2015 to file the paperwork. If you start a new LLC, S Corp, doing business as or corporation, you have 30 days to do the paperwork. If you do not do the paperwork, you will either be fined $10,000 or go into jail for 2 years, or both. And if you do file the paperwork, but you forgot that you hired somebody on Fiverr to do something for you, and don't fill out that paperwork, or forget to fill out that paperwork, they will charge you. They will charge you every single day that the paperwork is not done correctly. It could be so very, very expensive. So what's going to happen? They're going to charge you $500 a day. So if it's just 20 days that you forget to file the paperwork, that's $10,000. Yikes. Now, the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act is part of the 2020 Anti-Money Laundering Act. What's going to happen here is the banks and the credit unions are going to tell if there's any suspicious activity, they will contact the Financial Crimes Network, a division of the Department of Treasury, to say, hey, this bank account is kind of fishy. The Financial Crimes Network, when they go to investigate and they find out it's money laundering, or they think it's money laundering, and they seize that property and they sell it, the bank or the credit union will make at least 35% of all the profits on the seized property. The banks are in cahoots with the federal government. Yikes. So this is why I'm trying to get the word out to as many people as fast as I can. Let's start with the business trust. The business trust is for any business owner or a person making 1099 income. I can legally say you're going to save at least 70% on your federal taxes before you take deductibles. Many of my clients, when they start taking deductibles, are up to 90 to 95% saving on federal taxes. I personally save federal taxes at 92%. I have an online business, Sally Still Silver. I'm part of Transit Card, and also United Financial Services. I get paid 1099 income. I saved 92% of my federal taxes in 2022. Beautiful. I only paid 8%. Now, to give you an idea, I'm working with Amazon store owners. I have a gentleman who has 4 sub sandwich shops. He's a franchisee, commercial light salesman, realtors, business brokers, all of them, 1099 income. You can save these taxes year after year, generation after generation. That's the business trust. The beneficial trust is for any investor. And I don't care if you're a passive investor, a real estate investor, crypto investor, stock market investing, dividend investing, binary trading, futures trading, options trading. You are an NFT artist, you are a songwriter, you're an actress, you're in the NFT world, or have mineral rights. You will save the following taxes: short-term and long-term capital gains, interest income, dividend income, rental income, and royalties, year after year after year. Now, I am inviting anybody who's watching this to please set up a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. It's going to be it's going to be www.thetrustisisyou.com/scheduling. Every place I post, I make sure you have that information, because if I can save you 1099 or business income, or capital gains, interest income, dividend income, rental income, or royalties, I want to help you save as much money as possible. Now, just to give you an idea, this trust is legal, patented in the IRS Tax Code 643B. It comes from England way back when King Henry VIII got in trouble for chopping off his wives' heads. He started the Church of England. Go figure, kill a few people, start a church. Why not? It came over to the United States while we were still a colony as contract law. The law firm I work on behalf of has the patent on this. It's a Benson Financial Trust. It's 72 years old. They have inherited a trust in 2023 that turned 350 years old. This is legal as legal can be. So again, with this trust, you can save so much money. I'm going to wholesale a piece of property at October 31st, and I'm going to make quite a bit of money on it. I'm going to save in short-term capital gains $8,900 on that property because I'm wholesaling it. Yay, Sally. If I can help you save federal taxes, keep your information private, no longer pay judgments if you get sued, and not worry about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act, please schedule a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. www.thetrustisisyou.com/scheduling, ING at the end of it. My website is thetrustisisyou.com. My podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. True story, back in 2019, I started real estate investing in 2018. In 2019, I was working full-time as a Medicare broker, and I wholesaled 7 houses. When I did my taxes, April 15th of 2020, I had to get on a payment plan with the IRS. I was at 24% tax rate. There's 7 different layers, from 10% to 37%, 7 different layers. In July of 2020, I took down the deal of the week, a $20,000 bank-owned reverse mortgage house, 4-bedroom, 1-bath house that was going to go to auction, and for $50,000. That $30,000 spread in between, at 24%, I would pay over $7,100 on that piece of property. Remember that date, July of 2020. We're in the middle of COVID. It didn't go to auction until August 28, 2021, and it went all the way up to over $64,000. I got to save I made $44,326 on that first property in the trust. More importantly, in short-term capital gains, I saved $10,368.24 on that one property. Yay, Sally. I've now done 29 more real estate deals. I have a crypto bot. I have 3 businesses. I have 3 rentals and 12 notes. If I can save you taxes, please make an appointment with me at www.thetrustisisyou.com/scheduling. If you just go out to the website, there's an 18-minute video that you can download where I go over the slide deck, or you can make a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. Thank you for listening. I hope you've learned something new, and have a beautiful week. Take care.